Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's reading the Red, Matthew chapter 10, verse 35. And Jesus is continuing his approach in terms of making his point to the disciples with regards to him not being someone that's come to bring peace and accept, as it were, the status quo. No, he's come to bring, as it were, a sword to create contention and conflict, because he wants to address the real enemy, which is evil working itself in human beings. And in this verse in 35, Jesus continues to make his point when he says these words: I came to set man against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So I've come to set a son against his father. And what he's saying is that those very close to you, who are, as it were, on the other side, will be in opposition to you. So those who want to, as it were, pursue what is normal, what is everyday, what is just accepted, they will be one category. But I've come to, in effect, throw a stone in this pond and cause ripples. I've come, and there'll be those who, as it were, on the other side of that. They don't want the status quo. There'll be those of me, and there'll be those who just want it to carry on as it's always carried on. But the trouble is that it can't always carry on the way it's been carrying on, because the days are getting darker. And man is getting more evil by the things it does, by the things he says, by the way he treats human beings. There's bad in the land. There's bad in the earth. And selfishness and evil desires is reigning in man. There's so many wrong things that used to be right, but now are wrong. And it's because things are getting darker. Jesus once said these words: work while it's still day, because nighttime is coming when no one will be able to work. And what he meant by that was that while you have an opportunity to have an influence, then have an influence, because the time is coming when the darkness will be so great that they will persecute you and, as it were, ostracize you. So Jesus then is really trying to help the disciples see that going into conflict is going to be part of what it means to be a Christian, because those people around you won't actually see things the way you see them, because you're wanting and learning to see them the way God sees them, but they're wanting to continue to see them the way they've always been seen. And even more so, they'll be giving up on so many of what we used to be called the right way and choosing the wrong way. And God is saying, Jesus is saying that there is a reality to you challenging that by you retaining the right way. And that in itself is going to cause incredible contention to your lives. So how do we cope with that then? Do we kind of militantly get aggressive towards them? No, just because there's conflict, it doesn't mean to say that that conflict can't be managed in a righteous way. In fact, I insist, says Jesus, that it be managed in a righteous way. That's who I am. That's how we manage wrong. We do it by managing it in a righteous way. But let me know, let me let you know, he says, that there's going to be conflict. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Monday morning.